Hey guys, and welcome back to another amazing premiere here on Rich Mindset channel. And today we're gonna talk about why every single time when we search maybe online or you hear about it, all those people that have a lot of money, they make more money, and why all those people that have nothing stay with nothing. Because it's really important to understand how the system works, but not the system itself, to be 100% honest, but why those that are rich get richer and those that are poor get poorer. It's really important for you to understand that it's not, I don't know, something against us or against you. It is not something that the government try to, I don't know, hide or stuff like this. It's really important to understand that the real reason, it's only here. If you saw maybe the top, let's say 100 richest people in the world, although they change places, they never actually left that top. They are always there and they will always be there because the way that the system is built in their own company and their own lives will always provide them new opportunities to make even more money. Well, the difference between those on top and those on the bottom, it's really simple. As I mentioned before, it all starts here. If tomorrow, let's say, it will happen a big restart on the world and nobody will have any money, but there will be, I don't know, a big place holding all the money, the same thing will happen over and over again. Those who already made money, they will do money, will make more money, and those who are poor will always be poor. This happens because of one important reason, their mindset. Because people who made money understood what they have to do. They understood how they can make those money. They understand that they have to give 100% every single day, even after when they have money. They understood the investment opportunities around them. They understood how to build a good team, a trustworthy team. They understood how to give to others the responsibility. And the most important thing, they understood that it doesn't matter how smart you are, what kind of a school you made, or from what kind of family you come. It doesn't matter all of this, because the only thing that matters is how you see yourself. So why do always rich people become even more rich, and how you can always win and make more money? It's based on three simple base rules that I understood during this time, and I want to share with you from my experience. The first rule and the most important is always hustle. It doesn't matter how big or small your dreams are. It doesn't matter what kind of position you want. It doesn't matter your family, because they have nothing to do with this. It all depends on you. Because if you play FIFA every single day, but you expect money to start growing in trees so you can pick them up on the weekend, maybe, that shit will never happen. But in this kind of situation, and I'm gonna give you an example based on this example because this is what came in my head, you have two options. The first option will be to quit playing FIFA and actually go and do something, build a business that you like, I don't know, go and hire yourself and start going from the bottom to the top of the company, etc., etc., etc. This is your decision. Or the second one, if you really like playing FIFA, become a professional FIFA player. Because the last time somebody won FIFA at the world tournament, I think he won around 2 million euros. So he became a millionaire. So it doesn't matter what you do. The first rule is do something about it. Give 100%, hustle. Don't try to waste time and in the same time to earn money. This will never happen. You will never reach financial freedom by doing those. The first rule in becoming rich, in winning, is hustle non-stop. Because by doing so, you will pass through opportunities that maybe come once in a lifetime. This is a second effect of the entire situation, but it's an effect that in the right moment, at the right time, will change your life for better. So first rule is always hustle. The second rule, appreciate life. I did the last video exactly on this topic. It is not this title, but it's this topic. Appreciate what you have, because when you start getting more, when you start having more money, a better lifestyle, a bigger house, a better car and stuff like this, most of the people that I met until now, they stopped appreciating life. They start thinking only how to get more money, and they will lose. They start thinking how people around him try to fuck him and become paranoid, and they lose. They start going trips and forgot about rule number one, hustle, and they lose. And all those stuff above. There are more than one story and examples in the world with people that won at the lottery, okay? They won $1 million, and 3, 4, 5, 10 years later, they were bankrupt, sleeping on streets. Why is that? Because they didn't follow these 3 rules. First rule, hustle. Second rule, appreciate life. When you have the opportunity to do something, go for it. And when you start making money and becoming better and better, don't forget to appreciate life and hustle further. The third rule, and for me, the most important lesson of them all, I don't know, it's important to have them in the order that I told you, but the importance of the rules, for me, the third rule is the most important. Listen. This rule changed my life. Before starting my own business, I was the kind of guy that talked 24/7. It doesn't matter what the topic was, it doesn't matter with which kind of people I was talking with, it doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter what niche it was about. I knew everything, anytime, in any moment. I was the best, I was perfect, nothing happened without me knowing it, and I was the expert of experts. And that was for a long time. I always didn't understood why other people managed to do shit, to make shit, okay? Important things, businesses, good relationship, and I couldn't. I was a pleasant guy, I did a lot of jokes, I was the heart of a party, but I always missed in the business and financial freedom category. And I never understood why. Until I read one book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I had to read it for 12 times because my ego was so big, I could not understand what was written in that book. I took notes, 7, how is it called, books of notes, so 7 notebooks full with notes from that book, and repeated again and again and again, because in my head it didn't make sense why I should shut up and listen before I talked. My ego was so big that I couldn't understand the simple explanation that I got. But after reading it so much and taking the notes and reading the notes again, I tried implementing. And I tried doing this with my own friends. Before, it was something like, you're stupid, you have no idea what to do, I'm the best. After starting implementing, I was more like, okay, Roman, I hear you, you're right, but what do you say if we try your version and my version? And in solutions, so let's say when we talk about solution, I didn't really have the problem. It was something that I'm talented of. I find real fast solutions. But the way I told people and I spoke with people of implementing there, because of my ego, I never managed to transmit the message clearly in order for them to agree with it and doing it, okay? And this is why I'm telling you this story, because after reading this and implementing with Roman, he started listening to me. And we stopped having fights, and we started finding a solution together, and we started growing the business. So if you understand the third rule, the rule of listening, you'll be able to understand what the person before you have to say. They will already give you an answer to most of your question, And the most important thing is that by having those answers, you can analyze what they need and maybe sell your product or service. But if you start talking and say your product is the best, does this, or service is the best, and you do this and this and this and this, in selling you have no chance of selling your product or service. But the most important rule, and not rule, it is not a rule, the most important baseline that you must understand is that these three rules do not work only in the business world. They work in every single day-to-day situation. If it's your family and your wife is unhappy, you have to listen why she's unhappy. Maybe you are the fault for it. Maybe if you don't listen to her and you talk over her, you'll never understand what you did wrong. And this is how your family will break up. At your workplace, your boss will tell you don't do a good job, but because you think you're an expert as I did and your ego is big, you'll never understand what you're doing wrong in order to progress, to become a better person, a better employee, to go to the next level. I don't know, friends, the same. Why your friends are not calling you to go out? Maybe because you do not listen and you don't know what you're doing to disturb them. And these three rules always work. Doesn't matter if it's a business world or a private world. Hustle works on a private world, on a private basis as well. Listening works on a private basis as well. Appreciating life, I don't have to tell you. Of course it does. Because if you appreciate what you have and the people around you, if you listen to them and you understand what they need and you understand how you can become better, because they will give you the answer to how you can become a better person, and if you hustle every single day, you will have a complete ecosystem based on your private life, on your personal life, on your business life, on every kind of life or every kind of situation you find yourself in. So I'm using this on a daily basis in business because this is my job, but you can use it, it doesn't matter in which kind of situation, because it will still work. Hustle non-stop, appreciate life, and listen. By doing those three things every single day, you will make a habit out of it, and you will understand how you can implement it, and you will understand why this will help you, and you will get a better overview on life. You will get more solutions to your situations. You will understand what it is needed to be done, so you can have a better mindset, to have a better workplace, to have a better family relationship, friends relationship, and so on, and will definitely change your life. By using these three rules, you will always win. This is the topic of today's premiere, and this is how we'll end today's premiere, because winning should be a state of mind. From my point of view, since we were Homo sapiens and we, hunted for food, the same rules of life apply. Back then, the difference was you had to survive, you had to eat and survive those dangerous animals around you. Today, that ambition should be transmitted or changed in winning. I don't mean winning on a football game, I don't mean winning at FIFA or another online game or I don't know what. I mean winning in life, winning for yourself, to become financially independent, to become free, when we talk about time, to become a better person, to basically win for yourself. Because every single one of us have dreams, every single one of us has a talent, every single one of us at least once wanted financial or time freedom, at least once, but because of giving up, because of not following those three rules that I just told you, winners will always win and the richer will be always on top, and the poor guy will always lose and he will be always on the bottom. Because the difference between one and another are following the three rules. And at the base of these three rules stay two other things: discipline and determination. Because without those two, it doesn't matter how much you try to follow those rules, you'll always get interrupted. You'll always want to sleep, so the hustle will stop. You will always try to enjoy money and go discoing and stuff like this, and maybe you'll lose that money, so appreciation of life will end. And maybe if you find somebody that you think is dumber than you, you will start talking shit about it, so you'll not be listening. I'm not saying you are going to do this, it's not a personal level, but unfortunately 90% of the people that I met, it didn't matter how much money they have, they could be poor or really rich, did exactly this because of the lack of discipline and determination. Determination is built over time. You don't have to do it now, you'll do it with time. By doing and repeating these things every single day, you will get determination. You'll understand how important they are for you, and you will do it and reverse it every day. One big example that I can give you from my own life is making your bed in the morning. Before hearing an amazing SEAL, or I think SEAL soldier, I think it was, keeping this amazing interview that he said before becoming a war hero, you have to make your bed in the morning because that will make you more determined and disciplined. I tried his side of the story, and I did it once, then second day I haven't did it, third day I did it, fourth day I didn't did it, fifth day I didn't did it, sixth day I did it, and it was like on and on, sometimes yes, sometimes no. But now, 2 years later, I do it every single morning. Every single morning, the first thing I do when I wake up is do my bed. So understand the progress that I did in order to get discipline and determination. It will not happen overnight, but it will happen if you do it on a regular basis. And discipline will come only if you're mentally strong enough. I'm telling you this because this is a lesson that I learned in Sierra Leone, as I told you about my trip in the last video, when one of the security members that we had around us, his name is Sasko, stood the entire day at an event, and I mean 8 hours, maybe more, on a 40 degrees weather in our backs, just like this, in order to protect us. Well, at that moment I had some knee problems and I couldn't stand up more, but when I saw him, my determination, my mentality told me if he can do it, I have to do it as well. And I stood up and I stood by him the entire time. Not by him because I had to film, I had to photograph everything and meet people and shake hands and stuff like this, but I stood up the entire day. Yes, when I got home, my knee was really big, but this is not important. The important thing is that determination comes from here. Determination comes from your instinct of winning, of wanting more, of fighting for what you deserve, for fighting for your goals and dreams. And by repeating those dreams every day, but by understanding how much you want your goals to be achieved, you will self-train determination and discipline. Because by doing those with the 3 rules that I already told you, there is no obstacle in this world big enough for you not to surpass. It is more than easy once you got everything under control. It's not about politics, it's not about the market, it's not about others around you, it's not about your boss, it's not about the workplace you hate and stuff like this. Because the only thing at the end that truly matters is here, the mindset built on hustle, on appreciation, and on listening, at the base of it being discipline and determination. Guys, if you put this all together, you'll create something in your heart and your mind that cannot be taken away. No problem, and I said problem, and I never use this word, no person, no situation in the world will be able to stop you from your road to glory. I hope from the bottom of my heart you understood what I tried to transmit to you, because the sole purpose of Rich Mindset is to share our experience with you, to share our change with you during these years, because it didn't only help us, it taught us that a way there is possible a better way of living and open new doors that I never imagined as a little kid. I wish for you the same. I wish for everybody that is watching these videos to make a change in their life, and maybe one day stay here, make a podcast together and talk and laugh about the road we built for ourselves. Thank you guys. See you in a week. Until then, Gabriel has an amazing life for you. Keep in touch here on the channel, on private message. Doesn't matter what you want. If there's something you need advice from, if there's something I can help you with, if there's anything I can do for you, for the Rich Mindset community, we are here, guys, for you. So don't be ashamed. Don't hesitate. Contact us 24/7. See you. Have an amazing weekend and hustle hard all the way to the top.
Till the dove begins to fly, can I go and rub a spot till you see them panties drop?